500 questions.
Martha Washington?
Yes! Librarian Steve, well done! Became the second player to answer 50 questions. Banking $42,000 is yours now. Steve's a third of the way through his second board. But his challenger, professional gambler James, prepare for battle, is betting he can knock Steve out before he reaches 100. Take his place! Tonight on 500 Questions. You're about to witness television history. The smartest people in the country are about to play the toughest game ever devised. No saves, no helps, no multiple choices. Our geniuses are ready. The pressure is on. It's day 3. Will anybody be able to answer 500 questions? Quest. This is 500 questions, the world's toughest questions, and only one simple rule. Don't ever get 3 wrongs in a row. If you do, you're gone. Our reigning genius, Steve, is still with us. But will he see off another opponent? And will he continue on his journey to 500 questions? Let's meet him again. It's Steve. Welcome back.
Good to see you.
How are you holding up?
Pretty good. Pretty good. A long way to go.
Well, let's meet the man who is waiting for you to fail. It's your challenger. It's James. You're a professional gambler.
That's correct.
What games do you gamble?
I gamble on baseball and football games.
You have one goal here. What is that goal?
Knock him out.
You ready?
Yes.
Then let's play 500 questions. You've got one wrong on the board. If you get the next question right, the wrong will disappear. And we're ready for your next category.
I'm happy to go ahead and use my last United Nations here.
1,000 if it's a first right answer. 10 seconds. Here's the question. In 2011, what new republic was admitted as the 193rd member of the United Nations? 10 seconds.
South Sudan, East Timor.
Yes! Get rid of the wrong. Add $1,000. The bad news, of course, is the UN is no longer available to you.
Indeed.
And 3 categories you've not tickled.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and go to random, because now's as good a time as any.
It's random. Why not? The question on random. What part of the human endocrine system is called the master gland? 10 seconds.
The pituitary.
$1,000 is yours. You're 18 questions in on your second 50. The next category.
I'll have another random.
Another random. Oh. James, step into play. Did that frighten you?
No.
Gentlemen, prepare for battle. There are multiple answers to this question. You have 5 seconds to answer, but it's the first answer and the only one that I can accept. Steve, you have the choice. Are you going to lead or follow?
I'll keep leading. It's been doing work for me so far.
You've no wrongs on the board, and the question is, according to the National Retail Federation's 2014 list, what are the 10 largest retailers in terms of sales in the United States? 5 seconds.
Walmart.
Kroger.
Target.
Home Depot.
Lowe's.
Costco.
Wrong on the board. Return to your podium, sir. Did you know any more?
Safeway.
Right when the time went off, I thought of Safeway, too, but I was out after that. So.
Too late.
Yeah.
Here are the answers. You could have gone for Walgreens, CVS.
Amazon.
Amazon.
That's not where I was going at all, yeah.
And Safeway. That's a battle lost. You have a wrong on the board, and you're going for question 70 to get rid of the wrong.
I've kind of been looking at historic ships for this moment, so I'll go there.
Oh, whoa. With a wrong on the board.
Yeah.
Are you telling us something about your knowledge of historical ships?
Maybe.
Keep watching.
I will.
The question on historic ships. Before being sent to the South Seas in 1787, the merchant ship Bethia was purchased by the British Royal Navy, refitted and given what notorious name? 10 seconds.
I don't know. The, Revenge? I don't know. Yeah, I really don't have much to say here. Sorry.
2 wrongs. All right, you get bragging rights only if you know the answer.
HMS Bounty.
Yes.
That's good.
Okay, Steve.
Yeah.
You have 2 wrong answers on the board. And that means that James gets to choose the next category. He's going to try to knock you out so that he can take your place. Remember, if you get the next answer wrong, it will be 3 wrong in a row and you'll be
Gone.
James, before you choose the category, I want you to talk me through your thinking for where you're going to go.
Footwear bit me last time. Random could be anything, of course. He seems, I don't know, there's 3 categories he was betting 0 on. So, I think I will send him to World Holidays.
World Holidays. Steve.
Yeah.
To be clear, you are now playing to stay in 500 questions.
Yes, I am.
Do you understand?
Absolutely.
Let's have the question. Celebrated in Israel by wearing masks and costumes, Purim is a holiday that recalls the triumphs of what biblical heroine? 10 seconds.
Esther, Ruth, Rachel.
Yes! Get rid of the wrongs! Give him $1,000.
They'd have fired me as the divinity liaison if I'd have missed that one.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I suppose you had to go on the evidence you had, but you must be kicking yourself
Oh,
somewhat.
it's bad luck. He clearly didn't know. He was rattling off like 10 names.
I was making sure it wasn't anyone other than that.
Oh, okay.
There will be other opportunities.
Yeah.
No wrongs on the board, $9,000 at play, and we'll take your next question.
All right. I will have a footwear. I'll give up the ghost on that one.
Get footwear. 1,000 over the first answer, 10 seconds on the clock. The question is, founded by an Italian immigrant in 1887, what company has gone on to become the leading maker of dance and theatrical footwear? 10 seconds.
I have no idea.
Guess.
I don't have a guess. Garibaldi. I have no clue whatsoever. I have nothing to say. I'm sorry. I'm not even sure I will have heard of this when you reveal it.
The correct answer was Capezio. You do realise, as a gambler, that if you'd sent him to footwear instead of World Holidays, you'd be on this side. James, keep watching very closely because there's a wrong...
I only have 2 eyes. There's too many categories to pay attention to.
I got 4, so...
You have 1 wrong on the board.
Yeah.
And you've got... There's 1 category you've not opened up, but you need to get rid of that. UN's no longer available to you. So where would you like to try?
I think I will have World Holidays here.
World Holidays, 50-50 so far. James, step into play. Gentlemen, prepare for battle. Are you going to lead or follow?
I'll keep leading.
Let's just remind ourselves, it's quite critical, this, because if you lose this one, then it'll be 2 wrongs in a row. James will then get to choose your next category. So both of you have a lot at stake in this battle question. It's on World Holidays, and the battle question is, what are the 10 official federal holidays according to the US government? 5 seconds.
Christmas.
Thanksgiving.
Labor Day.
Memorial Day.
Martin Luther King Jr. Day.
New Year's.
Veterans Day.
Columbus Day.
President's Day?
Labor Day?
No, Steve already said that. You got rid of the wrong. Give him $1,000. 10 official federal holidays. You just missed one. Let's have a look at the list.
I don't know.
Did extremely well. Independence Day.
I didn't have it either.
How appropriate for a Brit that you missed Independence Day. All right, where are you going to go?
I'm sure America's been waiting for me to pick opera, so I'll go there.
Okay, no wrongs on the board. You're in a fairly strong position. $10,000 at play. And the question is, in what Verdi opera would you hear the aria La Donna è mobile? 10 seconds.
Pagliacci is wrong. Rigoletto.
Yes. You were surprised.
Yeah.
What happened?
It was one of the two. I mixed them up. Pagliacci means the clown and Rigoletto's a jester, and I just yeah.
That opera cost you $1,000.
It sure did.
Coming up now is question 75. Now, this is important because this question has money behind it. Question 75 is a milestone. You're halfway through this board of 50. If you get this next question right on the first answer, you get $5,000 to take home now. There will also be the $1,000 that will go into play, but you will have $5,000 immediately.
Yeah.
That will take your total bank to $47,000.
Okay.
But you've got to get it right on the first go.
I do.
Where are you going?
California.
Whoa. A battle. You couldn't have known.
I couldn't have, no.
So you've got to win this battle for the $5,000.
Okay.
James, step into play, please. All right, gentlemen, prepare for battle. You've both got a lot at stake here. We will, however, do a face-to-face battle after the break. Welcome back to 500 questions where we are in battle. Steve, you've reached a milestone. Question 75 for a guaranteed $5,000. California is the battle question, and you know the rules. You want to lead or follow?
Lead. Yes,
You're going to lead. You won the last battle leading, and the question is, besides pinnacles, name the 8 other national parks in California.
Yosemite.
Joshua Tree.
Death Valley.
Sequoia.
Redwoods.
Kings Canyon.
Catalina.
Wrong on the board. Return to your podium, sir. You don't win that 5,000. You have a wrong on the board. Let's remind ourselves of what you could have answered.
Oh.
You could have gone to the
Channel-
Channel
that's what I was
Islands
trying to think
and
of,
Latin. You have a wrong on the board.
Yep.
We need to get rid of it as fast as possible. Where are you going to go for that?
World holidays.
World holidays. You've got a 2-to-1 advantage. 1,000 if it's right first, 10 seconds. And the question is, originally an Aztec ritual held in summer, what Mexican celebration was moved to November the 1st and 2nd by the Spanish to coincide with Catholic holidays? 10 seconds.
Day of the Dead.
Gone! Add. Good.
Yeah.
Let's add some money. Let's see how far and fast we can go.
Yeah, I'm gonna go footwear now.
Footwear. 50-50 wrong so far on footwear. The question, please. Famous for donating a pair of shoes to the needy for every pair it sells. What company began as the Shoes for Tomorrow project? 10 seconds.
Manolo Blahnik Toms? Yeah, okay.
Next category.
Back to footwear.
Footwear. And the question is, born in 1942, what Spanish-born shoe designer grew up on a banana plantation in the Canary Islands? 10 seconds.
Is this Blahnik?
Correct. Why do I think that you have now exhausted every shoe designer that you know?
Because I have?
Let's have another question.
Footwear.
Get rid of footwear. It's now 3-1 in your favour, so it might have been stronger than you first thought.
Yeah.
The question is, when avid boater Paul Sperry noticed that his Cocker Spaniel didn't slip on a slick surface, he carved grooved soles and created what brand of shoe? 10 seconds.
Topsider, Docksider.
Yes. $1,000 in just over a second. Footwear has gone, and that was a stronger category than you thought.
Quite a bit stronger, yes.
You're 21 away from completing the board. And James, if he does that, then you'll be gone. Where are you going to go?
Food facts.
Food facts. The first one you got wrong on that category. The question is, in 1994, the Flavor Saver became the first commercial genetically modified brand of what common type of food? 10 seconds.
Orange, apple, tomato.
No money. And we move to your next question.
I will have random.
Random question. And the question is, The Owl and the Pussycat Went to Sea in a Beautiful Pea Green Boat is a famous nonsense poem by what writer? 10 seconds.
Lear.
What's your next category?
Random's the one that could be the most different things, so I'm going to go ahead and go there again.
2-1 in your favour. Random. And the question on random. In professional hockey, the player exhibiting the best sportsmanship and gentlemanly conduct receives a memorial trophy named for what person? 10 seconds.
Lady Bing.
Well played.
Yeah, my favorite hockey player of all time is Nicholas Lidstrom from the Red Wings, and he won several of those.
$15,000 is at stake in this game.
Yeah.
Serious money. Which category now?
Random.
It's a top 10 challenge. There are 10 possible answers. We need 5 of them in 15 seconds. Let me remind you, if you pass it to him and he gets it, that's a wrong for you. You have the choice. Do you want to play it, or are you going to pass it to James?
James is very good, and so there's a lot of things I could probably name 5 of. I'll go ahead and take it.
Playing for $1,000. The question, please. Besides Betty Page and Bruce Lee, name 5 of the 10 other top-earning dead celebrities in 2014, according to Forbes. 15 seconds.
Disney, Elvis Presley, Frank Sinatra, Michael Jackson, George Harrison, John Lennon, John F. Kennedy, not sure.
Oh,
that's tough. That's tough.
Do you want to have a go for bragging rights?
Albert Einstein?
Correct.
Wow.
Let's look at who you could have picked. Carl Schultz, Elizabeth Taylor, Bob Marley, Marilyn Monroe, Albert Einstein, Steve McQueen.
Dr. Seuss.
You have a wrong on the board. Random has gone, so I guess you're relieved on that.
Yes. I will go ahead and take World Holidays.
World Holidays, to close out the category, it's been a strong category for you. The question is, during Children's Day in Japan, parents decorate the house with konibori cloth streamers made in the shape of what animal? 10 seconds.
Dragons, cranes, dogs, cats, birds. I don't know.
Time. Second wrong. Would you have known?
Is it fish?
It is fish.
Koi. Yeah.
Koi, carp.
Makes sense, yeah.
Wow. You have 2 wrongs on the board. this might be your final question. If you get the next answer wrong, it will be 3 wrong in a row, and you'll be
Gone.
for the 3rd time. James is going to pick for you a critical situation after the break. Welcome back to 500 questions. Steve, we're here again.
Yeah.
2 wrongs on the board. And James, this is another opportunity for you. It might well be your last opportunity to get rid of Steve and take his place. Let's go through this together. Where are you thinking of sending him?
Boy, I don't know. He's trying to get rid of horror fiction earlier, but he's also getting all those right. I think he might be saving opera up his sleeve. Let's try food facts.
You sure?
I'm sure.
You are now playing to stay in 500 questions.
Yes.
You have 2 wrongs on the board. There is $15,000 at risk, as well as the ability to continue playing. Do you understand?
Yes.
The question on food facts, please. What was the original flavor of the cream filling in a Twinkie? 10 seconds.
Vanilla, chocolate, banana, strawberry.
Yes! Banana! Get rid of the wrongs! It's just an achievement to be answering so many questions. 85 questions. All right, 15,000. What will this money mean?
That next year we get to go on a really good 10th anniversary trip, which is very exciting.
All right, next category, please.
I'll have horror fiction.
Horror fiction, we haven't been there. Top 10 challenge. There are 10 possible answers. We need 5 of them in 15 seconds. Are you going to play it, or do you want to pass it to James?
The things this could be, I don't like, so I'm gonna pass.
Whoa! James, step into play. This is your first time to play a top 10 challenge.
Yes.
If you give me 5 correct answers, then he gets a wrong. Do you understand the rules?
Yes.
Here we go. And the question is, other than collections of short stories and novellas, what are 5 of the first 10 novels mass-marketed under the name of the author Stephen King? 15 seconds.
Carrie, Christine, It, The Shining, Children of the Corn, The Stand, The Green Mile, Maximum Overdrive, The Body.
Time. I'm sorry you did not get all 5. You did the right thing to pass on that. All right, people at home are absolutely screaming at us. Here we go. So they're the ones you got. Salem's Lot, The Dead Zone, Firestarter, Cujo, Pet Sematary, The Talisman. Any of those did you know?
Yeah.
All right, missed opportunity. And 1,000 goes across to you, 16,000, and the board is very complicated now. You've got historic ships still wide open. California opera is just a diva's delight.
I'm gonna finish horror fiction.
Horror fiction, last one on horror fiction. It's been good for you so far.
It has.
The question is, a tale about a dark cosmic entity imprisoned in a nightmare corpse city. The Call of Pluto was published in 1928 by what pulp fiction horror author? 10 seconds.
H.P. Lovecraft.
For somebody who hated the horror fiction category, your horror fiction is as good as your United Nations.
I guess so.
17,000, and look at this. 13 questions to go to bank all this money. We'll have another question, please.
Food facts.
Food facts. 2-1 in your favor. And the question is, the air that puffs up a potato chip bag is actually what element? 10 seconds.
Nitrogen, helium. Okay.
That is correct. $1,000 the next category.
Yeah, food facts. Finish it off.
Food facts, 3-1 in your favor so far. And the food facts question, please. One of the original uses of what sweet, chewy, sticky, edible substance was to remove hair from women in a harem? 10 seconds.
Gum? Gum or, like, I'm not sure. Jelly? I don't know.
Wrong on the board. And the correct answer is caramel.
Harem, sure, yeah.
You've got rid of food facts.
I did.
You've got one wrong on the board.
Yeah.
And we need to get rid of it if you can. Where are you going to go for that?
It's a hard choice, really, but I'm going to go historic ships. I'm just going to go there. Seems like the best I've got left.
Okay, historic ships, 18,000 at risk. The question to be revealed after the break. Welcome back to 500 questions. We're with our librarian, who is Steve. You have one wrong on the board. You've chosen the category historic ships, 18,000 at risk. And the question is, what Italian inventor was offered free passage on the maiden voyage of the Titanic but did not sail? 10 seconds.
Marconi?
Oh! Get rid of the wrong. Add 1,000. So, we're looking for a category. Opera wide open. California has a few. Historic ships has a few. They all have to be answered.
Let's do opera.
Opera. It's your second question on opera. It's $1,000 if it's the first right answer. 10 seconds, and the question is... Known for such songs as Time to Say Goodbye, what Grammy-nominated tenor briefly served as a lawyer? 10 seconds.
Bocelli?
Money added. 9 to go, 20,000 at play. Next category.
Opera.
Opera. The question is... What famous Greek diva had a well-publicized several-year affair with the shipping tycoon Aristotle Onassis? 10 seconds.
Callas.
Maria Callas. He said he didn't like opera and he's storming through.
Yeah.
How are you feeling?
Pretty confident.
He has 8 questions to go now, James. Your chances are running out.
You see, I'm gonna sneak in there.
Where are we going?
California.
California. You've got a 50-50. And the question is... In 1892, what Scottish-born conservationist founded the Sierra Club? 10 seconds.
Muir.
So, let's take a look how we're doing. 7 more to go before you have completed 100 questions, which is a marathon in its own right. That'll still only be a 20% through. Where are you going to go next?
California again, please.
California. Question on California, please. When Gertrude Stein said, "There is no there," what California city was she talking about? 10 seconds.
Los Angeles, San Jose, Sacramento, San Francisco, Oakland, San Bernardino. Oh.
It was Oakland. 6 more to go.
All right.
And you've got $22,000 in play. Come on, close them out.
Historic ships.
Historic ship, 50-50 for you so far. Oh. James, step into play, please. You both need to prepare for battle. Are you leading or are you following?
Leading.
And the question is, besides the George H.W. Bush, what 6 active American aircraft carriers are named for former U.S. presidents? 5 seconds.
Ronald Reagan.
Carter.
You're looking incredulous.
Yeah, no, he was in the Navy. I figured that was a gimme. I guess they're all named by Republicans.
Let's have a look and see which ones you could have selected. You had Ronald Reagan. You could have had the Dwight D. Eisenhower, the Theodore Roosevelt, the Abraham Lincoln, the George Washington, the Harry S. Truman. Jimmy Carter is not there.
Aww.
All right, we're getting very close. 5 questions to go, James. Your chances are disappearing. And the next category, please.
Opera.
Opera. The question on opera, please. The name of what famous opera house means the staircase in English? 10 seconds.
La Scala.
Yes. And there's the money, 24,000. 4 more questions to answer.
Let's finish California.
California, the last one. 3-1 in your favor. The question is, what chocolate company's former factory headquarters was made into a tourist attraction next to San Francisco's Fisherman's Wharf? 10 seconds.
Went there on my honeymoon. Ghirardelli.
That is correct. You know what this means, don't you, with this next question?
He is mathematically eliminated.
That is correct. If you get it right, mathematically, you can't be defeated. And you're guaranteed to take home the money on the board, but you're not there yet. Will you be the first person to get to 100 questions? We'll find out after the break. Welcome back to 500 questions, and it couldn't be more exciting. This is question 98. And it is a crucial question because, sir, if you get this right, you are guaranteed to add this money to your $42,000. And you, James, will be knocked out. Where would you like to go?
We'll do historic ships.
Historic ships. Crucial question. The question is, please. Lost at sea in 1991, the crew of the Andrea Gale was the subject of what feature film released in 2000? 10 seconds.
The Perfect Storm.
Congratulations. You have 26,000 on the board. You already had 42,000.
Sure.
So you're guaranteed to take home 68,000. Come on. But sadly, James, we'll be saying goodbye to you.
Yes.
You've still got 2 questions to play.
Yeah.
If you get them wrong, you'll carry those wrongs over to your next 50. That will give your new opponent an advantage over you right from the get-go. Which one?
If I get it wrong, I want to erase it. I like these opera questions. I'm going to go historic ships now.
Historic ships. And the question is, what word taken from explorer Ernest Shackleton's family motto became the name of his most famous Antarctic ship? 10 seconds.
Excelsior, Intrepid, I don't know this. Bravery, strength, no.
A wrong on the board. James, bragging rights, would you have known it?
Something Steve knows about, endurance.
That's correct. Good man. You have 1 wrong on the board. You need to get rid of it. However, if you do not get it right, then, of course, you will have 2 wrongs. Any wrongs that you get, you cake into your next round.
Yes, sir.
And you want to try the best you can to have a clean slate for a new challenger.
Absolutely.
Just to be complete, you choose the category.
I'll have opera.
Oh. Question 100. In Amel and the Night Visitors, the first opera specifically written for television, what group of 3 men stopped to rest at the home of a disabled boy? 10 seconds.
The Three Wise Men?
Yes! Gone! Brilliantly played. Congratulations. You made it through your second 50 questions. Let's add that 27,000 to the money you already have. $69,000. brilliant challenger, but it's the end of 500 questions for you. Thank you for being with us tonight. Thank you. Oh, Steve, you have $69,000. You've still got 400 questions to answer.
Yep.
Can you do it?
Yes.
Will you do it?
Hopefully.
Let's meet the person whose sole job it is to get rid of you, waiting for you to fail. It's your challenger. Where's she from? Columbia, Maryland. What does she do? She's a stay-at-home mom. What makes her a genius? Three-time Jeopardy champion and read an entire encyclopedia at age 10. It's Megan Barnes.
Nice to meet you.
You are most welcome. An entire encyclopedia. How big was that encyclopedia?
It was the 26 volumes, one for each letter, plus the dictionary at the end.
What an achievement, an amazing achievement. However, none of this will count for anything unless you manage to get rid of Steve. Can you do it?
Yes, I can.
Will you do it?
Probably.
The last person who said yes over there
Isn't here.
All right. Steve, your road to 500 questions continues with the next 50. And these are the 10 categories that you have to attack. British royalty, Broadway musicals, sports movies, famous books, classic fashion, random, of course, insects, world geography, art, elements of the periodic table. What you thinking?
No TV. So that's good. Honestly, yeah, this looks like a good board for me. I like a lot of these.
All right, let's play 500 questions. So, Steve, where do you want to start?
I will start with classic fashion.
Classic fashion.
Yes.
Is that classic fashion?
I don't know. I mean, I got some Chucks on. Those are classic, I think.
You're classic. Classic fashion. Question 101. $1,000 if it's the first right answer. 10 seconds, and the question is... First worn by members of a boat club at Cambridge University, what garment got its name because it was originally bright red? 10 seconds.
Muffler, scarf, I don't know. I don't know.
A wrong on the board. Right at the beginning. You did this last time.
I did.
What's wrong with you?
I don't know the answer.
The correct answer was the blazer.
Oh. Yeah. Makes sense.
It does. So, one wrong on the board, and you need to get rid of it if you can, without getting into deep, deep trouble. We will choose a category after the break. Welcome back to 500 questions. Steve has one wrong on the board right at the beginning, and you need to get rid of it if you can. Where are you going to go?
Sports movies.
Sports movies. Why?
Love them.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. Loves a sports movie. If you get this right, first answer, $1,000, 10 seconds, and the question is... Greek composer Vangelis wrote the iconic music for what classic 1981 film about Olympic runners? 10 seconds.
Chariots of Fire.
Gone. Money. Question. Category.
Classic fashion.
Classic fashion. 1,000 of it's right. 10 seconds. Question is... In 1926, what revolutionary garment by Coco Chanel did Vogue say was a sort of uniform for all women of taste? 10 seconds.
Little black dress.
The little black dress. You'd have known that one.
Yes, LBD.
Do you have one?
Yes, of course. Not on me, but...
I just thought
Me either.
With $69,000, your wife can go and buy as many little black dresses as she likes.
Yes, she can.
And probably will.
Probably.
Let's have the next question.
No one will be surprised. Classic fashion.
Classic fashion. And the question is... What luxury retailer's iconic blue box did Adweek call the world's most popular package? 10 seconds.
Tiffany. Yeah.
That got you an extra 1,000. Do you want to get rid of all of classic fashion now, or since you do seem to be stronger, are you better off back pocket?
I think it's still right to get rid of it. I'm going to go ahead and go there again.
You're watching. Classic fashion, $1,000, its first right answer, 10 seconds. And the question is, in 1980, what designer became famous for his power suits when Richard Gere was featured wearing them in American Gigolo? 10 seconds.
Armani?
5 questions asked,
Yep.
$4,000 in play, and you choose your next category.
Well, one left. Classic fashion.
And the question is, what classic attire is named for a posh New York club that was famous for its gala parties? 10 seconds.
I don't really have any idea. Corduroy. No idea. No idea. That's terrible.
That's a wrong on the board.
Tuxedo?
Absolutely right,
Yeah.
the tuxedo. All right, Steve has one wrong on the board.
Yep.
We need to get rid of it as fast as possible. Can you do it? Find out next time. Good night. Steve is the first player to answer 100 questions. But will challenger Megan take him down?
Yes, I said yes, I will.
One thing's for sure. This is an enormous amount riding on one question. On Memorial Day Monday, Steve will be in danger.
I don't know this answer.